You're the lead detective. Hunting a serial killer level 1. Patrol officer 4:47 a.m. Fog thick enough to chew behind the rail yard. Your flashlight finds her before your brain catches up. Posed, hands folded like she's in a casket that isn't there. You've seen bodies, not like this. This one was made to be found. 3 weeks later, a second woman turns up 11 miles away. Same posing, nothing on her that says who she was. You notice both were found on a Tuesday. You mention it to your sergeant. It goes to homicide and never comes back. Patrol finds the bodies. Homicide gets the case. You want the case. Level 2. Detective, Homicide Unit. 18 months later, you make detective and get second chair on your own case, paired with a 20-year vet named Reyes who treats you like the rookie you are. Body 3 appears behind a locked door, no forced entry. That single fact turns pattern into active serial. 14-hour days, phone records, rideshare logs. You find a driver with a suspended account tied to all 3 victims and bring it to Reyes at 11 p.m., certain. His alibi checks out cold. You were wrong, and it sits in your stomach like a stone. The captain holds a press conference the next morning and doesn't say your name. Level 3, Detective 2, Task Force Investigator Body 5. A task force forms. 12 investigators, 2 FBI profilers, a wall of red pins. You work the graveyard shift angle. Nurses, guards, night drivers. Then a letter arrives at the newsroom describing details from Scene 4 that were never released. Only killer and investigators know those details. For 6 days, a superior quietly runs your financials, your call logs, because you were in every briefing. You pass. So does everyone. 2 nights later, Body 6 turns up with your actual internal case number carved into a fence post 40 feet away. He's not just killing, he's watching you work. Level 4. Lead Detective Homicide. Task Force, your captain steps down under pressure and hands you the lead. You're the face on the 7 a.m. briefings now, saying almost nothing, because anything you say becomes his tool. A boot print at Scene 6 narrows to 214 pairs sold statewide, then 41 names. You personally interview orderly Daniel Voss. Soft-spoken, alibi checks on paper, something wrong you can't name. You let him walk. 4 days later, Body 7. The coroner's window falls inside a gap in Voss's alibi you didn't push. You go back for him. Apartment cleared. Car abandoned at the train station, keys still in it, like he wanted you to know he'd outrun you. Level 5. Joint Task Force Commander, the Bureau folds in. 19 silent days, then a call to your personal cell, a number that shouldn't exist. A calm voice telling you he'll leave one more before he's done. An address, 4 hours out. Could be a diversion. You split the team and lead half yourself, clearing a condemned building room by room until you find the 3rd floor. 1 chair facing the door, and taped to the wall, a photo of you leaving your own apartment that morning. He was never at the address. He was outside your building. Level 6. The Reckoning. 6 hours running your own life like a crime scene. The building cameras, the coffee shop across the street, until you catch 1.5 seconds of his face in a maintenance uniform. You move the task force onto your own block and wait. At 2:15 a.m., he walks the sidewalk like anyone else, until he clocks the sedan that wasn't there yesterday and runs. 3 blocks, a parking garage, a wet alley, your team 90 seconds out. You tackle him into a chain link fence yourself. Face down, cuffed, he doesn't confess. He looks up and says your first name, one you never gave him, like the 8 women were never the point. Getting close to you was. Level 7. After the trial runs 14 months, 8 families get an answer. You get a commendation and a photo with the chief, and a version of yourself that doesn't sleep deep or walk to your own door without checking the street twice. 6 weeks after sentencing, a new file lands on your desk. Different city, same deliberate posing. It took you 8 months to recognize the first time. Your captain doesn't ask if you want it. He just sets it down because you're the only one left who's done this before. The case never ends. It just finds the next person willing to chase it.